gonna go here. I thought it was gonna go up, and then it retreats 50%, and then so at the end of the day, when I saw 60 losing it, and I knew 60 is also monthly. I knew this lower demand zones, like what is 6047 here, it's gonna hit at least, but it can also come to the last demand zone. So for tomorrow, if CPI is bad, I just showed you SPX or QQQ, let's say SPX. Just had a weekly breakdown, right? 6033 is a weekly breakdown. Could this be W bottom holds? It could. But if it doesn't hold, there is very high probability to either retest 6016 or lower the W bottom, the gap fill here, 6,000. So there is a high probability if CPI is not good, we can at least see here or even here. And why is that either or? Because it's a gap fill below. So could be just hitting here, 59.92, but there's a gap here. So there's very high probability. And that's what the beauty of the stretch. We don't even have to use any indicators to know that is very high probability to happen. And Q's NDX is stronger. It's still inside the week because the mega tickers. SPX, I'm gonna show you on daily have a dead cross too here. So when big money tell you year-end rally could go to 63,000, and always sees buying puts, that's very suspicious. So anyway, so on Qs we have a 9 EMA. Let me see what I have here. So SPX already hit. This is 13. This is 13. 13 EMA. Usually like 30 EMA as support. So that's also an indication it could come lower to this. So just be aware. And that's why at the beginning of this week, I did not want to do more long trades for this reason, because you never know when the big money is going to have a rock pool. They have to find someone to hold bags, and usually the retailers. So I heard some news today. There was how much Bitcoin people. There was 572,222 crypto traders were liquidated. 572,000 crypto Bitcoin trader being liquidated. Totally 1.72 billion. Because people don't take profit. Like for me, my nickname is Run Fast. So when I see here, we already are shorting. It reversal down is shorting for us. So we take profit and start shorting. So that's the difference between us and other people. So I try my best to prevent you guys. And so I want to, so APP, right? I went call here, and then 15 minutes has a reversal down. So I took profit and went long again, and then took profit because this first time rejection, second time very weak rejection, right? So I said, we're gonna watch 322 to buy shares. And so far it seems stabilized. I'm saying this mainly for new traders. For old traders, we know how to use the strat. But for new one, I mean POWL went from $250 here and to $300, and you don't take profit, nor you have a stop loss. I mean, I don't know what to say. If I say something, it sounds maybe mean, but I mean, have this kind of run and then reversal down, retest, that's a signal to profit taking, right? And especially this huge. I mean, you have a reversal down, retest the reversal down. That's a very strong signal to take profit. So I don't know, I just like any new traders in our group, you got to know I'm not your account manager. You are your account manager. So you have to know when it meeting your requirement. I mean, the call from here to here, it at least doubled. You should take at least half off. I took half off. So I still have half is at no cost. It could go to zero and I could lose money. So that's when you see me doing SPX, NDX calls, even ESNQs, I always move stop loss up. And sometimes I say, hey, I'm taking a couple contracts off and to cover the stop loss or cover the fees, right? So you have to manage your account, but if you can't, yeah, so if you cannot watch it, then you should have a trailing stop loss, right? So anyway, I just want to spend a couple minutes say something. So yes, the key level, the evening bound is still very weak. It couldn't even get to 60, 60. 60, 60 is the last month high. Now it's resistance. But the key level still here. And we have a trend line. Let me see. I think I put on 30 minutes or 60 minutes. So this is how weak it is. Ideally, it should come here, right? To hit the trend line resistance. It couldn't even get there. Literally just hit 60, 75. And the evening response is very weak. So if tomorrow, like CPI good, go above 660 and 6080, I'm gonna exit all my SPX calls. And NDS, and then see what's happening. I don't believe this drop is over. So ES retested a breakout, but NQ did not, and there's nothing below supporting it. What happened to my here? Okay, so I was watching this NQ the whole day, this gap, and I broke the record. I said at least 10 times. I didn't want you guys to go long without stop loss because literally from 21440 to 21250, there's nothing but gap. And I was like, that's why I keep saying, broke record. There was a gap, there was a gap. And it hit here, 21354, but it really didn't make the wave forward down. So the strong support is somewhere here. Could this act as support? Yes. But what if mega ticker start to join the force, start dropping too? Because clearly Microsoft, Google made a new high today, and they said their new chip is even better than the NVIDIA one. So I don't know how good it is. Anyways, so anyway, so tomorrow we'll be watching So first level 660. I did give a small supply zone here, but I wouldn't short here. I wouldn't want to short here. They will be just watching level. The key level is still 660. If this level holds, I think we could go there. But if early, right after CPI release, and we lose this level, much lower to come. Okay, so that's that. There's really nothing else at this. Bitcoin in this downtrending channel. So could it like it seemed like not making a new low. Could I start going back up and break this? Yes, could. But daily time frame, I'm still watching here. And could it like what happened here? Could I like just using time like consolidate, and then until this moving higher. It could, because this is already a little higher than before, I believe. But also the same thing, below 86,000, there's nothing until 74. So I wouldn't recommend to touch SMTR unless you do a day trading like today. We did an SMTU. We went long. I mean, using 15 minutes is even a little bit too big on this sticker. On this sticker, ideally, you really use 5 minutes. Entry here, stop loss, right? And then give you $6-7. And that's good enough, like 200 shares, you make I don't know, 12-13 bucks, 1,300 bucks. That's not bad for a day. Okay, so that's Bitcoin. We still need to see whether daily is gonna go. I don't know what's happening. Okay, here. So need to see what's happening tomorrow CPI. I personally think CPI is gonna be good. Like commodity is so low, crude oil is so low. But food has not been coming down. I told you guys I went to the Chipotle and I was very disappointed. It was like a scoop of a shredded beef with lettuce and with a scoop of avocado. And I was like 18 bucks. And two of them, my husband and I, we spent 37 and some change. We didn't even like order drink. We just had a glass of water. And I was like, what the hell is this? And if you go to burger, at least a quarter pound of patty. I mean, you only pay $6-8. That's good, but not even a quarter pound, like maybe 1/8 of it. So I'm done with Chipotle and Chipotle shares. You can take it and sub it. I'm done I sound like the angry guy shot like a UNH CEO, but anyway, it's true. So anyway, yeah, so I saw a lot of SPX. I saw a lot of SPX puts in. I think SPY 650? 650, really? Here. This Winnie just posted. Yeah, I still see a lot of puts, and today I see a lot of QQQ puts too. Some call coming in. I mean, I'm not super bearish, but when you have weekly breakdown, how long we have been using stretch since we start this group, and on weekly level, when you have a reversal like that, it's rarely wrong. And so I can't move chart over there. Let me see QQQ. Okay, I do have a trend line support here. So you look at this trend line support and this blue trend line support, I make this green. So it's easier to see. And then this, we have confluences somewhere near I think 517 is inevitable. 517 and maybe even lower to 511. And I don't know when. I'm hoping for a bounce tomorrow. And so we can get our long positions and without doing anything else. So anyway, mega teachers, Google, I'm telling you, I always run faster than you guys. Like Google called today. I said we went long here. We went long here, and then it dropped below. And so I took profit here. I only made 40 cents per contract. And it went to like $1 more because this already in the money. So that's why you get more. At the end of like by the time I checked, it was 3.6. I acted a lot earlier than you guys did. So but it didn't hit the target. Tesla. Tesla, I think as long as here, look here is want to go again, 30 minutes. But as long as this W area holds, let's say 390, it still could go. I don't have any position on Tesla now. I took profit on 390. So we put on trees here, 385, 390. I acted 385. I acted 390, and now I have nothing left. And I'm not really super interested. If NQ drop more and come back down to this level, would I re-enter that? I think I would, but I would watch with stop loss, day trading only. Unless NQ, QQQ start going back up really strong. Meta, we did call here, and then we took profit. Here, I was gonna do call again, but I went against it. Because here it really didn't hit our target. I think our target was 630 something like that. Yeah, it didn't hit our target, 634. So we could have gone today, but I didn't do it. 334. I don't like going long when you clearly market has a red day. And so these two positions are green. This two position and this. And Mali was green too, actually. So ZS we were talking about on weekend that we'll watch 202 to 200 gap fill to go long again. So when I saw making base here, so I added my first batch here, but I'm a little bit early. So I'm not panicking yet. Okay, so if it drop to this level again, I will add again. Nothing really changed ZS. But hourly time frame, we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we may actually go lower, but daily is still wave 4 to wave 5 up. So if you're not feeling comfortable to hold it, and if there is a bounce here, you want to exit your call, it's perfectly fine. So for me, if you go to 205, 208, my position should be green. And UPST, my gosh, our call is more than doubled. And it dropped again. See, every time we come to this value area high, it gave back almost 10%. So that's why I always recommend that you take profit and add, take profit, add, take profit. And at the end, your position is almost free. So it comes to the support again. I haven't add anything yet. I want to see how market does. If market um, go lower, it may drop to 70 again. And then if it drop to 70 again, I'm going to add more to add whatever I took profit. So that's why when your position is up doubled, you should act it half as a sum rule, like really just basic rule. So whatever the position left, you are free. You often see me saying that on SPX. I'm letting the free one run. I'm taking profit on how many? I'm letting the free one run. Why is that? Because that's just basic principle. You don't want a big green position, and because you're greedy, you want to become even more double, and you don't want to take profit and become red. That makes me really mad when that happens. Okay, so ADSK, the same. It come to resistance. It didn't really even go to 316. And so we took some profit. Let's see daily what's happening. I mean, would I be surprised if it come all the way down to 292? No, I won't be, but it doesn't seem like it. So here is now the first resistance we will enter now becomes support. So I'll be surprised actually it come below 300. So I added it today, and I will take some profit at 316, leaving some for year-end rally. No one knows whether there is a year-end rally. I mean, people assume, right? People assume there is a year-end rally, but I don't see that on SPY on all levels. So SPY, this is hourly time frame 5-week down. And on 2-hour, also same. 4-hour, I want to say 4-hour is going to make wave 1, and then 2, and then 3, 4, 5 down. On daily, the same way. I think daily, eventually, you're gonna see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think year-end rally, when people say that's gonna be 63,000, I highly doubt it. Unless like tomorrow, CPI is really good and we start to go break above 60, 80, this trend line resistance and horizontal resistance, then I would believe there may be a chance go to, I don't know, 6,200. But so far, I don't believe that. Why is that? Because let's look at the mega ticker. Microsoft hourly has a wave 5 up soon. Not yet. We are a little bit early. We are in what 430, 440 call. 440 call, 440. So on daily, you see there is a daily 430, $10 lower. Hourly, also, there's no support until 437, but that's not really strong support. So really strong support is here, but I wouldn't want it to go. So the chance is high to come back down $4, $10 more, $10. Amazon, Amazon also come back below 220. 220 is not super strong. The strong one's really 215. But if come back to 220 and market it as strong demand zone, then you can go long. So Google, I'm not really interested anymore. I mean, it's already outperformed my it's surprisingly well actually. So 1, 2, 3 will come back down. So Google daily and hourly, right? What does that mean? All mega tickers has more to downside. How is the QQQ is gonna go up if all mega ticker is coming back down, right? So that's my point. I still think QQQs have a little bit more room to downside. And then we may have a year-end rally because those would have to go back up, right, to revisit the recent high. Yeah, so the daily is crying face. I just said that. And it's yeah, it's dead cross, really. What do you call it? Death cross? Death cross? Death cross? I call it death cross daily. So might be here. See that? This is QQQ and then SPY. See, SPY already crossed here. So the chance is high to come back down to meet this trendline support with a 595, $10 more. So that's why last week I was so strongly against doing anything beyond the taking profit. Okay, so if we drop below here, then we can load call for real year-end rally. So next week I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be in Miami from Saturday to Saturday. And I promised to you guys or myself. So most likely I'm gonna go flat. Everglades. I went to Miami a few years ago. Everglades State Park is pretty good, Florida. And then the Keys is pretty good. You know, there's seaquarium. I think they call it seaquarium. It's really good. And the South Beach. So I had huge fight with my husband over the weekend. I don't usually get mad at him, but this time I didn't talk to him for 3 days. I literally, purposely not talking to him for 3 days. And the reason why, because I have been wanting to go to Alaska cruise and Miami, and when he doesn't want to do it, he doesn't want to say he doesn't want it. He just quiet. He's not responding. He doesn't say no. He doesn't say yes. He doesn't say no. I'm like, I need to take time off. And finally, when he told me he doesn't want to go, and I blew up. I was like, you didn't tell me earlier. No, no. So anyway, I was like, I don't talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. So 3 days, not talking to me. Now he said, can I go with you to Miami? I thought you don't want to go. I literally went ahead, booked my trips, hotels and bought all the tickets online. I said, look, I'm an adult. I don't have to have you or company to go have fun. You don't want to do it? Okay, fuck it. I will do it myself. And that's how things are at Jay's home. When we first started doing investment homes, I don't want to do it. I said, okay. So I went out, I found a realtor, and I bought three houses in a row, three houses in like 3 months. And I said, okay, are you in or not? He said, oh, all right. So, so that's Jay's story. Okay. All right. So back to market. It's very weak right now. So you see this, I call this a bear flag. This is bear flag. Um, so it's all depending on tomorrow's CPI. Below 60 it definitely bears. Above 60 80 it become more bullish, but take profit here and take profit here. And if you want to keep some, fine. But I just went through all the mega tickers. All of them have a more downside because they haven't joined the bear party yet. So just be careful. Don't over position. Always have cash ready. We took profit on so many positions. Uh, when it dropped to our desired levels, then we load hard. Okay. And that's all I want to say. So tomorrow morning, we're going to be on early, 7:30. All right. Okay. See you guys tomorrow morning. Bye.